Okay, guys, do you have doubts from the other day class?
No.
No? Okay, that's good. Okay. Okay, guys, so today we're going to practice exercises for you to improve your vocabulary, okay? These exercises are not going to be as such in the exam, okay? Those are just for you to learn new vocabulary, to learn expressions and so on. The structure of the exam is what I showed you the other day, okay? So, but we are going to see collocations, not today, of course, but we are going to see collocations, theory about some grammar, idioms. We're going to see more vocabulary, more verbs that are advanced verbs. Okay, and today we're going to be working on word formation. So what is word formation, guys? So this is it. You have a root, okay, and then you have to modify the root so that you can change the grammatical category of the word. So for example, the noun of happy is happiness, okay? So you grow your vocabulary by doing this, but there may be irregular ways of forming the plural or changing the grammatical category. Okay, so you have, I'm going to pass this document, okay? I'm going to pass it now just in case if you want to write in it, okay? Okay, more people connected now. Okay, so there you have it. Now I will be giving you the meanings if you don't know, okay? In case you don't know. But let's start doing it. Okay, so we've got 3 columns: adjective, noun, and verb, guys. And you have to learn these by heart. Why? Because they don't follow the rules, the normal rules, okay, for forming the noun or the verb. Normally, when forming nouns, you have sheep, okay, sheep, or ness, happy, happiness, friendship, okay. Normally you have that, but in these cases are irregular cases. And then the verbs you see that are going to end with en. This is because they have a Germanic origin, okay, so they are all regular. So depend is the base form, okay. The second column, the column, you know that you have 3 columns normally when you study regular or irregular verbs. It would be depend, okay, and the third column depend with ed, okay. Heightened, lengthened, okay, shortened, and all of the like this, okay. So we're going to see the first one. I don't know if you see it well. So today we're going to be working on word formation because I'm going to show you this, and then we will do just 2 exercises, and then I will explain to you another thing. Okay, so let's start. Deep. Okay, deep. So it is the adjective, profundo. Okay, we want the noun, depth. Okay, profundidad. Verb, deepen, profundizar. Okay, so these are verbs that you are going to need for everything. So for example, let's deepen in the issue. Okay, I want to deepen in this information because I don't really understand or whatever. Okay, so you are going to use these verbs. Okay, for example, you have high es alto, pero no para describir una persona, okay? High, like the mountain height is 45 meters. High, okay? For example. So high, height, heighten would be translated as elevar, okay? High, alto, height, altura, heighten, elevar. For example, if you wear heels, they heighten you. Okay. Then sometimes we don't have an equivalent in the other language. In this case, the adjective doesn't exist for weight, which would be peso, okay? Si quiero decir pesado, diría heavy, so it hasn't got the same root. It's got a different root. Weight would be peso, okay? Weigh, pesar, okay? I'm taking for granted that you don't know these verbs and that all of this is new for you, okay? Which is good because you're learning vocabulary. So for example, guys, wide. Wide, you know that is ancho, okay? Width, anchura, widen, ensanchar, okay? And you conjugate these verbs as you do with regular verbs. Okay, if you have doubts, let me know. For example, we've got long, she's got long hair, or the length of her hair is whatever. So length. El largo, ¿no? La longitud. And lengthen, guys, would be alargar, okay? Then we've got short, okay, corto o bajo, si estamos describiendo a una persona. Shortage would be escasez, not enough of something. There is a shortage of water in Spain right now. I don't know. I'm inventing it. Shortage, escasez, okay? And shorten, acortar, okay? Large is a false friend, guys, and large is not largo, is like wide, so ancho, okay? Ancho in the sense of amplio, okay? Enlargement, you're going to use this word a lot. Enlargement, enlarge, ampliar, okay? Enlarge. So for example, you've got on your mobile phone a photo, okay? And when you zoom in, okay, you want to enlarge the photo so that you can see it better. You make it bigger, okay? So you enlarge the photo. Enlargement would be amplitud, okay, something like that. Then we've got low, which is bajo, okay? The volume is low, so I cannot hear you, okay? In this sense, so it is not for describing the height of people. It is just to describe volume or this type of things. We don't have the noun. The noun doesn't exist, okay? And we have lawa, which is bajar, lawa. The price of the dollar has lowered in respect to the euro, okay, has lowered. And you know that those are regular verbs, so you put ed. Okay. Then you've got tight, ajustado, tightness, the noun, which would be estrechez in Spanish, tighten, ajustar. I have to tighten these jeans because they are loose. Sueltos. Okay. So tight, ajustado, estrechez, tighten, ajustar. Loose would be suelto, okay? These trousers are very loose, okay, for doing sport or whatever. Looseness, the noun, loosen, the verb. Okay, not to be confused with the verb to lose, because the verb has nothing to do with this adjective. Nothing to do. Okay. Then we've got a strong. Okay, strength would be the noun, and strengthen, fortalecer. Fuerte, fuerza, o fortaleza, fortalecer. Okay, so I go to the gym to strengthen my muscles. I do yoga to strengthen my back. Do you understand? Strengthen. Okay, or this exercise is good for strengthening your legs, or walking is good for strengthening your legs. Remember that after a preposition we put ing in the verb. Si tenemos una preposición, chicos, ponemos ing en el verbo, ¿vale? Sea el verbo que sea. Si tenemos for, without, like, above, upon, in, on, for, by, whatever, we put ing, okay? In learning, on doing, in strengthening, okay? We're about to finish. We're about to finish, so don't worry. Weak, débil, weakness, debilidad, weaken, debilitar. So after his illness, his muscles have weakened. Weakened. Okay? It sounds like the word weakened. ¿Vale? Weak es homófono con la palabra semana. Débil. Suena igual que semana. Weak y el pasado de este verbo, que es debilitar, suena igual que fin de semana. Weekend. Okay? This was just a curiosity, nothing to learn about it. So all of them are regular. A todos les añadís ed y ya está. Dark, oscuro, darkness or dark, two possibilities conveying the same meaning. You have the noun and darken, okay, oscurecer. So in the summer, it darkens later. Okay, and the last one would be bright, which is brillante. Okay, brightness would be brillo, brighten, alumbrar, hacer brillar, brillar. Okay, there are many verbs in English having this meaning of brillar. Okay. Okay, guys, so now you have been able to see more or less this box of adjectives, nouns, and verbs. This is word formation. Word formation because we have the same root and we form new words, okay? So that's it. Es como pan, panadero, panadería, okay? We are doing this in English. And it is a good strategy for learning. Remember, after a preposition, we put ing. For learning new vocabulary. Okay, so now what I'm going to ask you to do is that you're going to do 2 exercises regarding this. Of course, you have to use what we have seen. So guys, you have words into brackets, okay, and you have to put in the gap the word that you consider that you have to put, okay? So for from short, it can be short or shortage or shorten or the verb conjugated, shortened, okay? So this is word formation, changing the grammatical category of the word so that it fits into the corresponding gaps. Okay, so for example, in these guys, you have deep. So what are you going to have in the gap? You're going to have deep or depth, or maybe in the plural, depths or deepen, or the verb conjugated depend, okay? Something like that, okay? So these 2 exercises are word formation, okay? So I'm going to give you some minutes for you to do it, and now I will be correcting them. Okay, guys, so I give you time. you have the document. You have the document in the screen, okay, in the chat. So if it is easier for you, just do it in your document, okay?
Excuse me. Hello?
Okay, guys. So what I want to tell you, lo que os quiero decir, es que no solo vamos a practicar ejercicios del examen, obviamente vamos a practicar ejercicios del examen para que vayáis súper seguros. Os daré incluso un link a una página para que podáis practicar en casa. Pero vamos a hacer también ejercicios para ganar vocabulario y porque está muy bien que yo os dé una lista, pero tampoco si lo ponéis, y os daré listas, pero si no lo ponéis en práctica, pues es menos probable que lo aprendáis, ¿no? Entonces, a ver si con la práctica, pues se os van quedando cosas. Okay, so I'm gonna do it if you want, just for the sake of time. So, guys, first, there is likely to be I have a determiner, so I need a noun, a shortage of food in the coming months. 2, the news report covered the economic crisis in depth, en profundidad, in depth. This is like, okay, th is like the same as when you pronounce this, think, okay? No siempre es, porque aquí es they, okay? But in here is depth. Three, a healthy diet will, so I need the verb, will lengthen your life expectancy, esperanza de vida, okay? If they wouldn't this road, there would be fewer accidents. Why in the past simple, guys? Because this is second conditional. If they wouldn't is a possibility, is a hypothetical situation. Si ellos ensanchasen, okay, there would be, habría menos accidentes. Si ellos ensanchasen la carretera, habría menos accidentes, okay? So this is a hypothesis, so we need the second conditional. 5, I think I'll enlarge this photograph. I'm going to make it bigger. 6, the airport has tightened security at passport control. So I need the participle, the third column, ed, because it is present perfect, okay? I do yoga to strengthen my back. 8, there is a water shortage nearly every summer in the south of England. Okay, so it's easy. And more word formation, practice 2. I'm gonna give you some minutes just in case someone is correcting. So 1 and 2, shortage and depth. And then we have these. Okay, more word formation. 1, the moment I left work, I loosened my tie and started to relax. Why I put the past simple? Because I have past and past, okay? 2, when I weighed myself, I found out I'd lost 10 kilograms. This is had, okay? Aunque lo sepáis algunos todo lo que es esto, siempre os doy claves para los que no lo sepan, ¿ok? O lo necesiten recordar. Find out is a phrasal verb, descubrir. ¿Ok? 3, the brightness of my computer screen gives me a headache. 4, I'm afraid of heights, because you need the plural, okay? In this case. I'm afraid of heights, so I couldn't live on the 10th floor. 5, the lights went out and the room was plunged into dark or darkness, okay? Plunge into is a metaphorical use. Se sumergió en la oscuridad, something like that. Okay. 6, I'm afraid of the dark. Okay, this is the same, dark or darkness. So I sleep with the lights on. 7, the government are going to lower, because I need the verb, the legal drinking age to 18. Guys, I can put government is or are, because this is a collective noun. Police is or are. Si tomo el gobierno como, I'm going to explain in English. If I take this as the word, as a singular word, I can put is. But if I take this word as a community of people, of politicians forming a government, I would be considering this word plural. So this is correct. Okay, governments are. And the last one, his long is illness has weakened him. Okay. No doubts? Let me find something. Let me look for something. So that we review other thing. Okay. Okay, guys. Now we will do one day this exercise about phrasal verbs. What are we going to do now? Let me find it. This is APTIS Advanced. No, we will do a speaking at the end. And let me see, where is this? No, I didn't want this. Well, we're going to do this. I suppose that you know this. This is a review, guys. A lo mejor estáis pensando, pues me parece fácil. Estamos repasando esta semana y la que viene van a ser más de repaso, ¿vale? Okay, so then if we have time, we will start with the speaking part. I don't know if we will have time. So guys, this is a review of verbal tenses. This is the part 2. I wanted the part 1, but maybe it's too easy for you. So guys, I told you that you want collocations, okay? I'm going to pass to you a document which is collocations. And I told you that collocations are fixed expressions that you have to learn by heart, okay? So you have a list and you have verbs, in this case, with a preposition, and that is a collocation. It's not a phrasal verb. Phrasal verb is a verb with an adverb. So this is not a phrasal verb. And you have these, okay? And you have these collocations translated into Spanish. Por ejemplo, yo digo translate, traducir a una lengua es translate into. No es ni in, ni on, ni at. ¿Por qué? Collocation, ¿vale? Para que aprendáis la esencia de las collocations. Por ejemplo, estoy esperando a mi amiga. I am waiting for my friend. I'm waiting for my friend. Okay? I don't know. I like listening to whatever type of music. Okay? Listen to. So you have to put it. You cannot skip it. Okay? Or, well, agree with somebody, agree on something. Okay? Admit to whatever, belong to, depend on. Esto depende de lo que sea. It depends on. No es ni in ni at, ¿vale? Es siempre on. Estos son collocations. Obviamente hay muchísimas, miles de collocations. No os paso estas. Hay libros y libros de collocations. Os paso estas. Yo todo lo que paso, cada uno hace lo que quiere, ¿vale? Yo aquí no obligo a nadie a leer nada ni cada uno lo que quiere. Yo paso las cosas para que todo el mundo tenga la opción de tener el material. Luego, quien quiera mirárselo o quien no, pues yo no voy a controlar eso. ¿Ok? So, what we have in this, bueno, algunas no van a venir ahí porque os he pasado unas colocaciones de verbos y estos son adjetivos, así que no vienen. Da igual porque os lo quería pasar igual y así ya lo tenéis. Y ahora a ver si sabéis, no hace falta estudiarlo si ya lo sabéis, obviamente. Quiero saber si sabéis poner la preposición correcta, ¿ok? To form the sentences of this, I'm going to pass this. Okay, this is a review of verbal tenses. Okay, so guys, I want you to do exercise 1. I'm going to explain to you a little bit of this. And in the first, you are going to put the corresponding preposition in the gap. So famous are, so you have to know it, okay? So this 10. I know that you are quick. Soy rápidos en esta clase. So now we are going to do very, very quickly. Guys, this is very quickly because it is completing with can, can't, could, or couldn't. And if none of them is possible, you should be able to. El be able to ya sabéis que es el que se conjuga porque tiene el be. El can y can't es presente, could, couldn't es pasado. Pero si yo quiero decir o hablar en presente o en presente perfecto, pues tendrá que conjugar be able to. I have been able to do that. I will be able to do that. I will be being able to doing that. Okay. So I think I'm going to ask you for this. So guys, the two first exercises by the moment, the first two.
Hay un albal con jamón, pero te tienes que comer sin pan. No tengo pan. Hazte las flautas, esas. No. Pues hazte, yo qué sé, tío. Mira, vete a la nevera, a ver qué es. Nunca habrá algo. Y hay también pavo braseado. No, compré ayer. No engorda. Que no hay. Ay, calla. Te está pidiendo un palo. Que estoy haciendo un ejercicio que me han dejado tiempo para hacerlo. Déjame en paz.
Please, Raquel, your microphone is on. We are listening to you.
Okay.
Okay, let's going to give 1 minute more just in case someone hasn't finished. I know this is quickly because this is easy for you, but this is a review, remember. Okay, guys, let's see. England is famous for, I'm doing it because it is for the sake of time. No es que no vayáis a participar nunca, esto como es más fácil, lo hago yo. Si no, me podréis hablar por el chat o lo que... bueno, si alguien tiene alguna duda, por favor, hablad por el chat o conectáis el micro, ok. I'm very proud of, okay? I'm really interested in getting what I have said before. Detrás de una preposición ponemos ing. No es que lo estemos conjugando, no es un present continuous ni nada de eso, sino simplemente no olvidéis esto, ¿ok? In getting. Luke is very pleased. You could say with or about, okay? Two different possibilities. 5, unfortunately, I'm very bad at music. Be good at something, be bad at something. 6, I've been married to my husband. You could say with, but for me it sounds better to be married to someone. You could say with, let's put it here. To my husband for 10 years. 7, she's really excited about. Julie is very different from her sister. My niece is afraid of dogs. A ball gown is similar to an evening dress. Okay, all of this is easy. It seems very easy, like, preposition. Well, it doesn't matter. But if you speak, for example, if you say interested on, se entiende, but it sounds very bad. Okay, and then if you don't put ing after a preposition, it sounds wrong. Okay, so you should take this into account. Take into account, tener en cuenta. Okay. That was it. And now let's see. So, could you swim when you were 10? We couldn't, because of the context, we couldn't get to the meeting on time yesterday because the train was delayed by 1 hour. 3, he could arrive at the party on time even after, incluso después, okay, even after, incluso después. Even after missing the train base, después de una preposición siempre va ing. Otra cosa es que a lo mejor puede haber una excepción, ¿no? So he was very pleased.
Sorry, Marta,
Yes.
I was able to.
Yes.
He was able to arrive.
Very good. He was able to arrive.
It's okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Preguntadme lo que queráis. So, yeah, in these sentences, normally when you have could, you can put be able to. 4, he's amazing. He can speak 5 languages, including Chinese. Be careful with the pronunciation of these, of can and can't. Don't say can't. Can't, okay? It's like ae, something like that. 5, I couldn't drive a car until I was... Okay, so I couldn't, or I wasn't able to. It would be right if you put I wasn't able to. drive a car until I was 34. Then I moved to the countryside, so I had to learn. Countryside is when you go to a field, when you go to the village. Countryside is also referred to as country. Country es país o campo, depending on the context. 6, I looked everywhere for my glasses, but I couldn't find them anywhere. Ok. Podéis hacer captura, O sea, no dudéis en hacer captura, que no me molesta ni nada de eso. Si alguien quiere hacer captura de alguna cosa, no digo de este ejercicio, de lo que sea, pues lo hacéis, ¿vale? 7, I searched for your house for ages. For ages is an expression meaning for a very long time. Luckily, I was able to find it. You can say, or I could, or I was able to find it in the end. Okay. 8, she's 7 years old, but she can't read yet. Her parents are getting her extra lessons. Lesson is clase, ¿ok? Lo que estamos haciendo ahora nosotros es a lesson, an English lesson. 9, I read the book 3 times. I read the book 3 times, but well, this is very ambiguous. Leí el libro 3 veces, but you can say I can't understand it, no lo puedo entender, ahora en presente, ¿no? Or I couldn't understand it, no lo pude entender en el momento que lo leí, ¿no? So this is ambiguous. Couldn't. Or you could say I wasn't able to understand it. In this case, for example, in number 7, I would use was able to better than could, because you can conjugate it better in this case. Well, but those are synonyms. Not really interested in that. 10, James could speak Japanese when he lived in Japan, but he's forgotten most of it now. He's forgotten, present perfect. Empezad a recordar los tiempos verbales. Ok, que esto es un has. Ok, porque va con un participio. Ok, no tenéis que saber, no tenéis que saber si eso se llama participio o si eso se llama present perfect. Con que lo conjuguéis bien ya está bien, ¿no? Estas cosas solo las digo por si alguien está súper perdido, ¿vale? Y recordamos que el presente perfecto se formaba con have o has más el participio, que siempre es la tercera columna. La tercera columna que vemos en todos los tiempos, ¿ok? So, guys, this is going to be a little bit more difficult, okay? I don't know whether to do that or that one. Was able to, yes. María, yes. Was able to, sí. Siempre, a ver, os voy a decir un truco. Could es sinónimo de be able to cuando significa que pudiste hacer algo, alguien pudo hacer algo, ¿vale? Luego could, de un PowerPoint de los verbos modales otro día. Might y may son sinónimos también, en algunos casos. Vale, entonces no va a haber un ejercicio donde nos pongan, ya sabemos que la gramática nos la piden en multiple choice, es decir, A, B o C o D, ¿vale? No va a salir esto, ¿vale? Van a salir cosas más, no puede salir esto. Van a salir cosas obvias, pues un should con un must y con un might. Might is probability, should advise, must obligation, ¿ok? We will see this. Siempre digo que lo veremos, pero lo veremos, que no podemos dar todo en un día, ¿ok? This is a review. Es que claro, yo lo que suelo hacer es el primer día, pues un poco una redacción, aunque sea corta, ¿vale? Pero we don't have time here, ¿ok? We will do essays. ¿Ok? Cuando practiquemos el writing me lo pasaréis por aquí, no os preocupéis. Vale, this is a little bit more difficult. So you're going to have must plus infinitive. Infinitive is the first column, para que todo el mundo se entere, ¿vale? Pues un infinitivo es go, come, buy. Okay, must plus infinitive if I refer to it in the future or in the present. Por ejemplo, I'm going to say an example in Spanish and in English so that you are going to understand it better. Tienes que ir al médico. Tienes que ir, no es un consejo, no te lo estoy diciendo como un consejo, no, es que tienes que ir, ¿vale? Por lo que sea. You must go to the doctor. You must go. ¿Ok? Cuando yo digo tienes que ir al médico en español o you must go to the doctor en inglés, ese tienes que ir, pues es presente, es decir, a lo mejor te estoy diciendo para que vayas esta tarde o para que vayas en un mes, ¿vale? Tienes que ir en un mes o tienes que ir esta tarde, ¿veis? Pero si yo quiero decir, tuviste que haber ido, vamos a utilizar siempre esa estructura con los verbos modales, que es, siempre vamos a utilizar la misma, ¿vale, chicos? Vamos a poner el verbo modal, por ejemplo, should, must o lo que sea. En este ejercicio solo, fijaos, solo es con must y el infinitivo o must have y el participio. El have nunca se conjuga aquí, porque detrás de un verbo modal siempre va un infinitivo, entonces no puedo poner must has, ¿ok? Must have. Para referirnos al pasado, si yo digo tendrías que haber ido al médico, you, bueno, diría should, pero bueno, vamos a decir must. You must have gone to the doctor yesterday because today it's closed. Okay, so that would be the example. For present or future, we're going to use this, and for past, we're going to use this. ¿Ok? No significa que si la frase está en presente, mira, aquí está en presente, pues venga, pongo este que era de presente. No, a lo mejor no. Depende del contexto de la frase, ¿vale? O sí, ¿ok? Pero no tiene por qué, no tiene por qué. O si alguna, por ejemplo, está bien en pasado por el couldn't, pues a lo mejor no es esta estructura. ¿Ok? So I'm going to give you some time to do this exercise, guys. Okay, guys, let's start correcting. So the first, Keiko always does really well on exams. She must study a lot. She must study a lot. When you have a positive deduction, it is going to be must. When you have a negative deduction, okay, it is going to be can't. Okay, this is just for you to know. For example, she must study a lot if she always does really well on exams. But for example, a negative deduction would be he can't be at home because I saw him in the supermarket. So he can't be at home. It is negative, so can't. This is the, for example, the difference. One of the main differences, only one. 2, that woman drives a very expensive car. She must have, because this is a positive deduction. Again. 3, you must have practiced. Practiced a lot before you gave your speech. It was really great. So in this we need the past. Los modales no se pueden conjugar de otra forma que no sea así en el pasado. Si yo quiero poner cualquier modal en el pasado, tengo que poner el presente perfecto sin conjugar el have. ¿Vale? Should have done, aunque sea she. She must have practiced. Y tampoco se puede decir you will must. ¿Vale? O sea, los modales tienen esta forma. Ya está. Que quiero hacer referencia al presente. Bueno, aquí en el enunciado del ejercicio pone presente, pero también futuro. Presente, futuro, una deducción positiva. Y en el pasado esta estructura. No puedo decir I will must o I don't know. O conjugarlo con ing o algo así, ¿vale? 4, when Lizzie got home yesterday, there were flowers on the table. Her husband, it is talking about yesterday, so must have. No. Ahora explico otra vez eso, ¿vale? Must have bought. Las tiene que haber comprado su marido, las flores esas, ¿vale? Las tiene que haber comprado. 3 partes, ¿no? No. ¿Quién me lo preguntaba? José, no. No, José. ¿Por qué? Porque cuando yo tengo el must, los verbos modales son raros, ¿vale? Porque dan el significado a la frase y aparte de dar el significado, no necesitan otro auxiliar. Es decir, ellos ya hacen de auxiliar y de verbo léxico, ¿no? Es decir, son raros, ¿vale? Son raros, por eso los llaman modal verbs. Y no los puedo conjugar en nada más que sea esto, cualquier modal, ¿vale? Normalmente hay algunos que sí que puedo conjugar en todos los tiempos que me dé la gana. Por ejemplo, el have to sí lo puedo conjugar. Y el be able to. Estos son los únicos que puedo conjugar. Dejadme pensar. Didn't need to. Y el need to. She didn't need to do it. O she had to do it in the past. Or she has to do it. Ella tiene que hacerlo. She has to do it. O you were able to do that when you were 10. Podías hacerlo cuando tenías 10 años, ¿no? Vale. Pero aquí no puedo poner has aunque sea she. ¿Por qué? Porque una regla de los verbos modales es que detrás de ellos va un infinitivo sin to. Entonces, el have se tiene que quedar sí o sí independientemente del sujeto. Porque el sujeto se conjugaría con el primer auxiliar o verbo, llamadlo como queráis, con el primero, ¿no? Y ya está conjugado, porque ya sabéis que no se pone ni ese, ni will, ni nada. Y este no correspondería al sujeto de she o he, sino que va detrás de must, que es un verbo modal, entonces no se toca. Y ya aquí os pongo participio, porque es el participio, ya sabéis que es una forma en ed, si es el verbo es regular. Si el verbo es regular, el participio es played, es la tercera columna. Si el verbo es irregular, es la tercera columna, ¿ok? Ambos son participios. ¿Ok? Entonces, aquí tengo que seguir la estructura. De hecho, los que conjugamos, fijaos, el de be able to, bueno, le podría haber dado para atrás. Ahora voy a tardar más. Ok. Fijaos, un modal va sin to. Por eso, y se conjuga ya en la forma base. En los que tenéis to, normalmente se pone, porque no suele llevar to. Entonces, ella debería haberlo hecho. She should have done it. Me da igual que sea she, porque ya está conjugado el should y detrás de un modal va un verbo sin to en forma base. ¿Qué es forma base? Primera columna. El verbo tal cual, como queráis llamarlo. Los verbos normales. Done it. Y luego el participio. O she should do it. Ya está, chicos, no hay más formas de hacer los verbos modales. O pongo en forma de pasado, o esto que se refiere al presente, she should do it, o al futuro. Ya está. No lo puedo poner ni en present perfect. Nada. O sea, solo estas dos formas. Y el have. ¿Ok? Good. You're welcome. Okay. So let's going to finish this exercise. 5. Where is my purse? I saw it earlier, so it must be. Must be is positive deduction. 6. Sarah couldn't find her glasses. She thought she must have left them at her office. Fijaos, aquí ya ha salido un ejemplo con el must have. She must have. Cuando tengo alumnos de la 1 y siempre se lían en esto y dicen she wanted, por ejemplo, she wanted to drove. Y digo, ¿pero por qué ponéis drove? Y me dicen, claro, profe, porque es pasado. Claro, pero detrás de to va el infinitivo, ¿vale? Y esto ya nos está dando que la frase es en pasado, ¿vale? Quiero decir que al principio, vosotros ya llevaréis muchos años estudiando inglés. Al principio, si alguien no tiene ni idea de inglés y le explicas esto, se lía, porque dice, pero madre mía, eso está en pasado y luego esto está en presente. No, okay, you have to follow some rules. So this is the same. This is the same with this. 7, que me enrollo. It must be positive deduction. Cold outside, that man in the street is wearing a coat. 8, all my plants must be dead. I forgot to water them before I left for my holiday. To water, regar. Con los verbos, perdón, con los nombres, water es agua, o water, o water, okay, different pronunciations for the same word. Hacemos también verbos, por ejemplo, water, agua, to water, regar, house, casa, to house, albergar. Y así infinitos. Susie is so late. She must have missed. Susie is late, so she must have missed in the past. ¿Por qué? Porque in the past. Yo sé, a lo mejor alguien me dice, Marta, pero si es positive deduction, must miss. No. Si yo digo, madre mía, ¿cuánto tarda Susie? Ella debe de haber perdido el tren. No debe de perder, ¿entendéis, no? 10, there's rubbish all over my garden. A fox must have been in the bin. Esta es y larga y corta. Must have been in the bin. Okay. And that's it, guys. So what we are going to do you want homework? It would be this one, just that. In this exercise, you can do it. I will be giving you like 3 minutes in the following class so that you can. Bin, basura. José. Rubbish también es basura. Bin es, bueno, el cubo de la basura, sí. Okay. Okay, guys, so, well, if you have questions, if you have more questions regarding vocabulary or whatever. Así me gusta que aprendáis vocabulario de las frases. Yes?
Teacher,
Yes.
I want to ask you something. Have you ever done the exam of APTIS?
Normalmente nosotros los profes también podemos hacerlo. Sí, he hecho el APTIS.
Okay. And do you think it's easier than Cambridge?
Es otra estructura,
Okay.
¿vale? Es más fácil porque, por ejemplo, es más fácil en cuanto a la estructura, no el contenido. Eso sí.
Mhm.
Por ejemplo, en el listening, chicos, vosotros tenéis todo A, B, C o D, ¿vale? Yo tengo de Cambridge el C2, pero porque soy filóloga, ¿vale? No en ningún trabajo os van a pedir C2, nunca. Nunca os van a poder pedir eso. Piden máximo un C1 en un trabajo. Vamos a ver, el contenido es el mismo, porque un B2 es un B2, un C2 es un C2, un A1 es un A1. Pero, fijaos, por ejemplo, en la parte del listening, I'm going to put the cam so that you can see me. En la parte del listening, por ejemplo, tenemos multiple choice, A, B, C o D. Bueno, no sé si me veis porque no se me conecta esto. Ah, vale. Ahí tenéis mi cara. ¿Qué quiere decir esto, chicos? Que si en algún momento no escucháis algo bien, no, yo qué sé, os habéis despistado o no lo sabéis simplemente, pues siempre podéis marcar una opción, A, B, C o lo que sea, ¿no? Pero es que en el de Cambridge, en el otro, hay que escribir en los huecos, es decir, en el APTIS puedo acertar haciéndolo a voleo, puedo acertar si le doy a la A o a la B, ¿me entendéis, no? No os estoy diciendo que la hagáis a voleo, simplemente yo siempre os digo que intentéis hacerlo bien, pero obviamente hay que contestar todas las preguntas, ¿vale? Entonces eso tiene una ventaja. En la parte de gramática, por ejemplo, en el otro es rewriting, en la parte de gramática es rewriting, es reescribir frases, parafrasear, y aquí es A, B, C o D, should, must o no sé qué. Claro, hay que saberlo, el contenido es el mismo, pero ya la forma de poder elegir, es decir, ya veis la respuesta. Entonces, en ese sentido, claro, es más fácil.
Okay, thank you.
Ok. Ok, guys, so that's it. Esto lo hacemos en clase, no pasa nada. Vosotros id mirando los documentos que yo os paso, that's it. Okay, guys, so have a very nice week and a very nice weekend and see you next week. Okay, guys, bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, you too. Bye.
Bye-bye, thank you, guys.
Bye, bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys.